6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey, what up? What up? What up? I said sitting in the. I don't know what they be saying in this song, but what's happening? Y'all already know what it is. It is your favorite blurred click, ready to talk blurred shit. We ready to talk, baby. So I hope you is comfortable. Because we got to talk about this whole travesty, which is War of the Worlds. If thou hast not seen it yet, it has not been getting rave reviews online. And yes, baby. Groceries. Can we talk about this later? It's a little later. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna give me just a second. All right. Hey, we back. And yeah, it's not necessarily getting the love online that you would expect for a War of the Worlds movie. I mean, typically War of the Worlds comes with a big backing of a science fiction following. And we're gonna go down the rabbit hole as to what may or may not have happened to call this movie to be either so terrible or so good that it's that bad. It's Naked Gun levels. I don't know, who knows? But there's also a couple other things going on. Do not forget that in addition to War of the Worlds being fresh on your Amazon Prime screen, there's also the fresh butt cheeks of Jason Momoa in Chief of War. If thou hadst not seen these butt cheeks, please go to your Apple TV at your earliest convenience and check it out. There is man butt galore, if that's what you're into. It seems to be a thing nowadays. And also Foundation is still a thing. Strange New Worlds is still a thing. And I happen to see Superman for the second time. I have a new take on Superman, and we'll talk about that perhaps. But let's go ahead and get into the show, because that's where we at right now. It's the New Bird Order, baby. Sit tight, get comfortable, comment, like, share, and everything. Let's chat, baby boy. What it is? Tell them who we is.
This is Thugnificent telling everybody to tune in to New Bird Order, my nigga. The best podcast on the planet Earth, nigga.
All right, so it's no secret that H.G. Wells was a racist. All right, the man who made the author of the original War of the Worlds was racist. I mean, it's not. He didn't try to hide it. Like he flirted with the ideas of eugenics, and the dude was often speaking about the superiority of the white race, this, that, and the third. So I'm gonna throw this take at y'all. Is it possible that Ice Cube made this movie trash on purpose just to reap the spirit of the ancestors? Hallelujah. Has anybody said that take it? Yes. Maybe he was like, yeah, I'll take the movie, man. Go ahead and give me that movie, man. And you like, man, fuck H.G. Wells, man. And then he went up in there and was like, yeah, we gonna go ahead and make this movie trash. And then the ancestors gonna celebrate us in the ancestral plane. That is my take. I don't know. I'm just bullshitting. I don't think that makes any sense. And it actually don't make a lot of sense, especially since most of us here didn't even get a chance to watch it. But it is what it is. Good morning, each and every last one of y'all. How art thou, my blurred friends, today? Hope all is well with each and every last one of y'all. Maybe a short day today because I got to get to my little brother baby shower. But I did think that this was interesting. Now, show of hands, who saw this movie? Consider yourselves lucky and consider yourselves yo, listen, let me just step into this real quick. What's going on, everybody? Hey, what's going on? Mike, Harmony, Twitch, Twitter. What's going X, excuse me. Oh shoot. Did I put X? Yeah, I got X up. And over here on the Instagram as well. Appreciate y'all pulling up. It says Fernando agrees with me. One of the worst movies. Now, here's the thing. I don't think the movie is that bad. I just think it's really bad for War of the Worlds. Now follow me down this rabbit hole real quick. I'm not the only one that has these feelings. It is a movie that puts you in a complex state of mind. You're kind of torn. Like, I like Ice Cube. I guess I remember from Friday and all those other, the vacation movies. But can I really, truly watch this movie and not give it the true review that it deserves, which may not be as positive? Just a real quick insight. Nolly hit me up and told me that this movie was coming out, and I was like, oh shoot, what? I'm gonna show you the text. I hope she doesn't mind. She sent me the text. She's like, yo, I was like, yo, I'm all for niggas in sci-fi. I'm here for this. I'm actually here. Cube should have been out. Cube should have been out here. I'm all in for niggas in sci-fi. Agreed. And I mean the most nigga-ist of niggas. And how's that going for you? Well, here's a review.
The first time he saw these words, because that's exactly what it sounds like.
Here, let me show you. These locations are our global response headquarters, and they're taking them out one by one.
Are you an 8-year-old reading a book report?
He's reading this for the first time.
That shit is on his screen.
He ain't never seen that shit before, and it's coming up word by word. It's not even in a paragraph.
Boy, he's reading this like a little boy who just learned to read last week.
Based on their prioritized destruction of these critical intelligence command centers.
He's reading like they just got out of jail.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. From the parole board.
The problem is that I will be a law-abiding citizen.
I will not be a dread of society.
Jesus, I have turned my life around, and I believe I
will
can
be a productive member of society. Here, let me show you.
Here, let me show you our most sensitive targets, and they're taking them out one by one.
One by one.
My analysis suggests
He's like, God damn, hurry up, man. Pray to God that this is the first time he saw these words, because that's exactly what it sounds like.
Oh man, they brutal on my dog, man. They brutal.
Whoever edited this movie needs to go to hell. I understand you're supposed to thank the production. Ice Cube file a lawsuit because they got you as the face of this bullshit. This is going to be forever known as the Ice Cube War of the Worlds movie. And the sad truth is, it's not a terrible film. Walk with me. There's a concept within this movie that I think captures society perfectly at the idea of an alien invasion. The truth is, if aliens came down from a lightning storm, most of us would be watching it via online. We don't live in a world where Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds would make sense anymore. We don't live in a society anymore where interactive county community exists. One of the best scenes in the 2005 version is when he goes into town to check what happened with the lightning, and all of his neighborhood homies are like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like, did you hear? Did you see? There's so much acknowledgement of people that when the aliens rise and start evaporating everybody, it's kind of like every man for themselves. Fuck them people. And the portrayal of a single father trying to survive in an alien apocalypse with his 2 kids that don't even fuck with him was the entire pull in the movie. Because
yeah. All right, more about Ice Cube.
Okay. All right, let me get serious. I'll be fighting for my life with these movies. Okay, so today, Prime Video got a new movie with Ice Cube called War of the Worlds. Listen, I'm never going to tell you not to watch a movie, okay? That's never going to come out of my mouth because we all like different stuff. And I also be wanting people to watch stuff because I be wanting to know your thoughts compared to my thoughts so we can put our thoughts together. But we're probably all thinking the same thing when it comes to this. The only thing I probably liked from this movie is the fact that it was the POV from like the electronic. And y'all know I just love movies that give me that POV. Just the POV. Because everything else, it was entertaining. That's the best way to describe it. Entertaining. In whatever way that you want to take that. And that concludes my review. Let me show y'all this one scene that I was okay. Let me show you.
1 minute to impact, Will. 1 minute. No.
Come on, man, you got this. Get up, guy, get up. I love you guys.
Okay. All right, let me get some.
Oh, man.
Yo, it's bad, bro. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Hey,
Oh my God. Hold
get
on.
out of there now. No. Get out. Keep running. Run, boy.
Run, boy.
Hey, I want
Not number 3 on the list. That was number 3?
These locations are our global response headquarters, our most sensitive targets, and they're taking them out one by one. Based on their prioritized destruction of these critical intelligence command systems.
Put it on the thumb drive.
I don't have a thumb drive.
What do you mean you don't have a thumb drive?
Is this bad? Am I tripping? Yo, is this bad? Y'all gotta tell me. All right, last thing, then we gonna talk about it. All right, last thing, then we gonna talk about it. All right, I will not punish y'all no further after this. I
said I'll be fine. We're out of options. Hey, Pops. I'm not your daddy, man.
You hacked my fridge?
Mark, no! Man, you need a tourniquet.
Trust me.
I'm a pro.
Logic says he's a professional musician.
They're recruiting next week.
Let it go. I mean, spying on what's in people's Amazon cards?
Risked all of our lives just to spy on people's Amazon cards.
This plan is humanity's last chance. I see no other option to initiate this war of the worlds.
That face was correct for the whole movie.
These and defeats are unpredictable.
That's a lot. Got him.
Got him! Where's that drone? I need that drone!
Hell no.
No.
It's you! It's you! How could you, man?
Wait, give him an Amazon gift card for $1,000.
I love you guys. It's more important to do than to worry about what's in people's Amazon cards.
What are we doing? Is this how far we've come? What's going on? Do you know we had an entire movie production done on an iPhone mere weeks ago? It was 28 years later. 28 years later. This is what we're doing? Who's got the money? Okay, I've got an idea. Hear me out. And now just give me $30,000. That's all I need. That's it. That's the idea. All I need. Oh my God. Okay. All right.
Oh man.
Somebody take this from me. Please take this from me. Oh Lord.
Yo, listen, man. I sat through the movie. All right. I will do that for y'all. I will sacrifice my life for the good of the whole. And I put my own time and enjoyment of life on the line for you.
You should
the
have to do that.
Hey, listen, not all heroes wear capes. All right. And I sat through 2 hours of a movie that was shot on a Zoom call. All right, where Ice Cube does his best, man. Hey, man, get these fucking aliens out my city, man. You know what I'm saying?
God.
And it just, listen. Look. A movie about War of the Worlds should not be conducted from a FaceTime video. It just should not be a freaking Zoom call, man. I mean, his whole freaking movie was done on StreamYard. Like, we could have made this movie this morning. You know, I mean, and you got old boy from that played Phil in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And we got Phil Coulson. Right? You got there's a few stars in there. I mean, Eva Longoria. I mean, but there's nothing you can do with it. I mean, the script, I'm gonna tell you this. If this was a movie that did not have the War of the Worlds brand on it, it would not be receiving this negative, reviews. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be bad, but not War of the Worlds bad. Like, the fact of the matter is, this wasn't the worst thing ever. And if you look at it in a different perspective, you could understand and you could even respect and even possibly even enjoy the type of movie that they tried to put out there, which is essentially an up to date with the modern times type of production. And I get it. Where they went wrong was standing on the back of racist ass H.G. Wells and trying to make his production into something that was nuanced. And for that, I think it failed miserably. Ty, you saw it as well. What say you, my friend?
I don't. This. All right. So first of all, I just want to say, Ice Cube. I'm gonna protect Ice Cube at all costs. Ice Cube is Black Hollywood. He is an originator. He is
Go
one
hurt
of
yourself,
our,
baby.
he
We get it.
He's one of the top rappers of all time.
Stop it. Stop the sugarcoating. He's not gonna find you.
So this wasn't his fault. I'm just saying all of that to say that this wasn't his fault, man. Like, look. Like, roll with me for a moment right here, right? So Ice Cube has been out here giving us what we needed in the big three. He's been out here. He's been out here, you know, speaking up for us when he gets opportunities, like when he was on Bill Maher. He listen, this ain't his fault. And I'm gonna say that.
Oh, I beg to differ.
And I hope Ice Cube is watching this because I think your acting was excellent. I think you was great. I think you deserve to be acknowledged by all the highest critics. I think whoever didn't like this movie is hating. I'm just saying. I think this was probably one of the best War of the World movies I've ever seen in my life. This is probably one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. And I would like to say, Hugh, if you got my audition tape,
this nigga right here, yo.
Hit me in the DM. Just hit me in the DM. And you know what I'm saying? Just I got your back. I got your back. Nah, this was bad. It was bad, Vince. And it's like one of the things that I laughed every time. Every time his reaction, like Ice Cube's reaction. Yeah, Ice Cube's reactions was killing me, right? So like when the aliens, first of all, there's so many things, and we don't have enough time to go through it. So I'm just gonna say this, man. I'm just gonna say this. Cube is allowed this on his resume. Cube has given us Triple X. He has given us Craig from the Friday movies. He has directed. He has put people on. He has blessed a lot of households and allowed people to eat. I'm just gonna say, I love you, Q. And everybody is allowed to make a mistake. This is your mistake. We're gonna let this one. We're gonna let this one fade away into the darkness. We just gonna act like this never happened, and we gonna keep on bigging you up, Q, because you deserve your flowers, brother. And I don't know who was trying to sabotage your career when they put you into this movie, but I will say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer, because somebody's got it in for you, Cube. I don't know who it is, but somebody's got it in for you, man, because they didn't listen. Cube is about 53, 54 years old at this point. I think somewhere around there.
Old enough to know better. Old enough to know better.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yeah, he should know how Hollywood works right now. Like, somebody should have read him the script if he wasn't gonna read it himself. And you know what? Let me say this. Let me agree with you to an extent, Ty. Let me agree with you on this. It ain't Cube's fault. It ain't Cube's fault. Because even if Cube was Denzel Washington, if Cube was name your favorite actor, if he was freaking, I don't know, Helen Mirren, or freaking, I don't know, Susan Sarandon Rainwrap, whatever her name is.
Wow,
right?
Sarandon.
Susan Saran Even she couldn't save this movie. This movie had nothing, like, it wasn't bad just because Cube didn't act that well. It was bad because the concept of it was not good for this movie type. Like, you don't want, if you're talking in War of the Worlds, Ty, as you know, is an alien movie that was normally based on the action, mystery, the sci-fi of it all. When you take that element away, like the actual in-person, when I don't have the threat of you dying because you're literally behind the counter and the aliens on the other side of that counter, like what? Oh, because your kids are out there? Okay, yeah, but you're the main character. You know what I'm saying? Like, that in itself, the concept is flawed off that. Am I tripping?
Whether you're tripping or not, I can't say. All I can say is Cube deserves an Academy Award for this performance, and I refuse to take any hatred towards Cube today. Again, this is not his fault. Sometimes you have people that are lurking in the darkness, waiting to stab you in your back, and listen, because you mentioned Helen Mirren and Denzel and Susan Saran aka Susan Sarandon. Listen, I will say the difference in them and Cube is that they would have had the wherewithal to say no to this script. They would have probably they would have known to say, I'm gonna pass on this one, but good luck and I wish you the best. That would have probably been a much better outcome for Cube, and Cube could have just said, they wanted me for War of the Worlds, but I turned it down. It's always good to be having that in your back pocket, to be like, oh, just in case the movie was good, you could have been, well, I could have been, that could have been me. But when it fails, you could be like, yeah, they came to me, and I was like, yeah, I didn't really feel the script, and that probably was the route to go. I'm curious why Cube looks so old. Right here, I'm wondering, because I see Cube all the time, and I've never seen Cube looking this gray, showing this much gray, looking as distraught. Like, at one point, I was like, Cube, did you brush your teeth for this movie? Because they look very yellow. I was like, that. And again, this is somebody behind the camera doing this to Cube on purpose. Somebody could have been like a Visalan. Somebody could have said, hey, Cube, the camera's not doing the best. Am I wrong, Vince? But did you not at one point?
I didn't notice his teeth. But he
notice? Oh, yeah.
He can't leave the room, so it makes sense. I mean, I don't know if he had a whole bag with him when he went to work that day, but yeah, he wasn't able to leave because of whatever. Concept in a nutshell, guys. For those who don't plan on watching it, which is probably most of y'all, Cube he works for the CIA or something like that, right? And he's really good with coding, and he kind of he's all right. The War of the Worlds, we all know the concept of it. The tripods, the aliens, they come down through the lightning strikes, this, that, the third. They wake up what was underground so many years, and then all of a sudden, bam, they're coming to take over everybody. All right. But in this version, the War of the Worlds aliens are searching. They want your data. They're coming for your phone plan. Like, they eat data. Like, data? What does that even mean? Like, she put blinds on this. Like, what does that mean? Data? Like, what from Star Trek? Like, when you want to know how much you want to rob, how much internet I'm using when I'm sitting at the park bench. That's what we're doing right now. Like, data is the main focal point of these aliens that have been waiting for thousands of years to come up from underneath the ground. They've been waiting for data. They eat data. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so since he works for the CIA, he's behind a computer. Him and, I'm gonna let that part ride out if you want to watch it. And some others, they figure out a way to hack it. Guess how? Oh, y'all haven't even seen the movie. And I'm going to throw this at these young black intellectuals at the bottom of the screen. Y'all don't even have to see this. All right, so pop quiz. You have an enemy that's killing off the world. That's a machine. He's a computer, and he wants your data. How do you kill this enemy?
A virus?
Yes! It's so fucking easy. Like, she hasn't even seen it. She knows the answer. Like, you fucking use a virus, and you can. So that's the whole movie. That's the whole movie. That's the whole movie. That's the whole movie. It's the whole movie, yo. Oh my God. The whole movie. All we go here, we doing that blood data, staring at that bizarre car, man. Well, you know what? We should do a virus. Hell yeah, man. And the virus is in the USB port. So he's got to go to, and that's the scene you see him where he's like,
I love y'all. Man, you're struggling. You're struggling for that, huh?
Oh my God. Oh.
I just want to commend you two gentlemen up at the top for your incredible men of a certain age gymnastics that you are currently performing. 10 out of 10. No notes. Okay? I am not going to. I can't. I don't have it in me. I'm not that strong. Somebody else can do it. I want to talk about the people behind the scenes in all of this.
Let's do it. Absolutely.
I would like to give a spotlight onto the following people. Rich Lee, he is the director of this film. I would also like to give a special shout out to the writers of this.
Whoa! You gonna put them on blast?
Yes. Dock their pay immediately. Kenny Gold, who wrote the screenplay. He also goes by Kenneth A. Gold if you need specific details. Mark Hyman. What happened, Mark? Because you had some bangers. You did Meet the Fockers, the original. You did Osmosis Jones. You did Dodgeball, a true underdog comedy. Tropic fucking Thunder. You did that. I see the theme that you're going with. How did we get here? What's wrong? Are we? Is this a sign of this recession that we're currently in? Is that what's going on? A check is a check. Is that what we're doing? Let me see if I can find somebody else. I need to throw somebody. Oh, the producers. Patrick Aiello, Charles M. Barasmian, Alana Bayerin, Timur Bekmambetov. No. You especially, because you were like big man up top lead in the producer credits. No. Jesse Brooks, Gregory there's a lot of Eastern European names on here. I'm gonna put that out there. Simon Brooks, Ned Brown, Justin Diener, Louise Baker Lee, Max Reiner, Adam Sidman, Joe Wicker. Why do we have that many producers for this? For this?
It's so bad.
I'm good. Bad. Oh, Eva, you still ain't shit, boo. I know what you did. I know what type of time you on. I still don't like you. Good luck in all your endeavors.
Whoa, enlighten me, folks. Let me know why I shouldn't like Eva, so I don't give her no clout.
No, that's not my story to tell.
Let me support it if I should. Okay.
That's not. No. She be getting into certain things with other people who I like. So to the people that I like, God bless.
Okay.
This shit right here, boo. What? Special. I don't want to give out the name. But you may need some of these. If you live in California, you could probably get some of these. And if you live in New York as well, I highly recommend these type of edibles. If you're gonna prepare to watch that movie, one will bring you up, the other one will just knock you out and put you out of your misery. That's it.
I guess we're gonna leave the fact that Kiera just gave us her dispensary habits right here on air. we now know how it goes down. I'm more of an inhalant, less of a of indigestion, but it is what it is, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, man, I don't even know if I want to. All right, so let me say this, and then let's just go ahead and move on to a couple other things, and then maybe we can chat on that. So let's just say the fact that this is Ice Cube, which means it's a black-led film, which automatically makes me want to support it, right? So that's why I watched it. That's why you want it to succeed. That's why you are happy that's why I'm happy. That's why when I showed y'all the Nolly text, I'm like, what hell? The most nigga is a nigga. I want Cat Williams fighting zombies. I want to see, you know what I'm saying? Like people that are not normally in these areas, but a good job done to their to their character. That I think is the part that hurts the most, is that I don't want Ice Cube to be looked at as a dude who cannot carry a film because of this film being so bad. Now, I don't think that Ice Cube is Denzel by any means stretch of the imagination. But can he do like a Vampire Hunter movie? Fuck yeah. Can he do like a movie that deserves the exact same character that he was in Triple X? Sure. But this ain't it. And that's, I think, the part that hurts, is that this is such a strong miss with such potential. And don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting Academy Award potential from Cube. I'm not expecting him to walk away with anything other than a Razzie or maybe a hip hop award from his performance. But I think that's the disappointing part, is that there's a squandered opportunity here with just who he is as an actor. And that is, I think, the sad part. So we don't have to say nothing else if y'all don't have nothing else to add to it.
I was just going to say, to add to that, because I was 100% looking forward to that version of Cube. If they would have tapped into the Triple X version of Cube, I think this movie would have been far better. Like, to have Cube out there in a city, his kids is separated from him on one side of the city, and he has to go through whatever hell to get to them on the other side of the city, would have been a clear plot line that would have been a direct splash for what he does best, which is show intensity. Yes. That is Ice Cube's thing. You can almost guarantee in every movie you see Cube in that at some point Cube is going to give you that Cube smirk. He's going to give you that. He's going to turn that face up at some point. And he was way too intense for his job description. Like, he sit in an office all day long behind a computer watching people, and then got the nerve to get mad when people talk about you watching people. Whatever, I'm just sitting here watching people all day on Amazon. Bro, you literally got 17 tabs with like 4 of them being your family. Like, come on, bro. You gotta be making mistakes too, by the way, at that job. If you all day watching your daughter and your son and like all day long. I was like, so this is, first of all, this nigga had cameras where you shouldn't have cameras. Why do you have a camera in your daughter's crib?
Well, hold on. Let me clarify that. He doesn't have a camera. As the member of the government, he's accessing. He basically plays the role of enemy of the state. He's the if y'all have seen Enemy of the State, is a movie from the 1900s. Will Smith is basically chased by everybody, and this is his basically. Cube is that guy now behind the camera.
That can access anything electronic. Yeah, he can access anything electronic. Which by definition means you have access to a camera at any given time. But the fact that you access it in your daughter's crib, like, you are liable to see something you don't want to see. She is pregnant, by the way. So that means there is some shit going on in the house that you may or may not see when you pull up in these cameras. And I was like, hey, man, come on, man. We doing this. You doing the hyper helicopter dad bid from an office where you...
Two things. Ice Cube, please listen to your acting coach. Please. I know you have to have one. If you don't, get it. 2, he could have done Papa Pope. This would have been a Papa Pope film from Scandal. Olivia Pope's daddy. That would have worked in this movie.
I see you. Okay. Yeah. But honestly, though, that still would have taken away from what Ty and I think, we're aspiring for, which is for Cube to basically play the role of Vin Diesel. Like, Vin Diesel, he's the, if y'all have seen Enemy of the State, is a movie from the 1900s. Will Smith is basically chased by everybody, and like, this is his basically. Cube is that guy now behind the camera. Like, all the cameras. We want him to. We want him to get. We want him to get the Tom Cruise opportunity. You know, he didn't even. He basically was a coder.
He wanted to jump off a building.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But you can do that. I would have loved to see, like, I wanted a spin-off series where Papa Pope was young. This, I would have preferred him to do that in this movie. Give me a mix of
Papa Pope, that's the Latin dude, right? The dude that I didn't watch Scandal like that.
She said Olivia Pope.
It's Olivia Pope's dad. So the female character, her dad was part of
her dad,
secret black ops operation that nobody knew about.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about
like he knew every fucking thing. He was knocking motherfuckers out, everything. Just sitting back drinking coffee, telling his daughter, you know, get your shit together, baby girl. I be seeing what you doing out here in these streets, even though you don't know that I be seeing them. He was that type of dude. That's what this should have been, could have been. However, here we are.
Yeah. I literally was thinking in my head, Rebel Ridge with aliens, but Ice Cube is Aaron Pierre. Like, that's what I was thinking when I heard War of the Worlds. Like, oh, hell yeah, we get Cube with a gun going up against aliens that are coming down from the sky. Fuck yeah, sign me up. And then we get Geek Squad Cube, you know what I'm saying? Who basically is playing the role of the guy who you call it. Hey, thank you for calling Best Buy. How can I help you? Oh, your computer? Did you try to turn it off, turn it back on? Like, okay, yeah. But like, this was a job. Jaleel White could have played this character. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't have to have Cube in here because none of his positive attributes, acting wise, were utilized, in my opinion. And that I just think is a misstep. So agreed with Ty wholeheartedly. This was not Cube's fault. I mean, and last thing I'll say is he didn't know how it was going to turn out. You know, I'm sure they sold it to him like, hey man, guess what? We got a movie. We're going to have you shoot it. You don't have to leave your house. You can shoot it from your studio in your own house. All right, here goes the script. Just say it whenever you feel like reading the lines. Just record. Just hit record on StreamYard. Send it to us when you're done, and we'll send you the movie. And here goes $10 million. I'm sure they sold it to him in a manner. They got everybody. And also, you thinking like, yo, War of the Worlds? Fuck yes, I want to be in War of the Worlds. You know what I'm saying? This show has gone through a lot. I mean, not the show, but the concept from the book to the movie. Obviously, the movie that was way before the top. Like it was like one of the first podcasts. War of the Worlds was one of those things that just came on the radio. Do y'all remember that? Oh, not yet. I don't remember. I don't remember. I wasn't around for it. Was like, heard of it. When the transistor radio was a thing, or you would listen to the War of the Worlds, and there's reports that in the 60s when it first started coming on, because of the way that they broadcasted it, that people thought that the world was actually being taken over by aliens. They were like, oh shit, because it was on the radio. So fast forward, then you get the Tom Cruise version. You're like, oh shit, this is dope. I like this. Then you get the Amazon Prime MGM version, which is problematic to an extent because it took the War of the Worlds franchise to a completely different place where it's not, you know, these aliens, but the aliens are actually they're humans, and the human came and there's robot. It was a little
still
weird.
Aliens. It was still aliens. But yes,
fascinating, not action packed, but thrilling, mysterious, so on and so forth. But now you tap it off with the Cube Geek Squad Zoom call version, and I just got a feeling that Halle Berry is going to be able to welcome Cube into the Razzie recipient award club after this. And if I were Cube, I would lean into how terrible it is, bro. Don't deny it. Don't none of that stuff. Lean in to how bad it was.
You see, he's quiet though. You see, he's quiet.
He is. Well, I mean, he gonna have to come out at some point in time. And
he's in his feelings right now, Vince. He's in his feelings right now because just like I said, and just like I think we both kind of agree, is that this ain't his fault. Somebody sabotaged this movie. Maybe it was one of those Tom Cruise diehard fans that was like, I refuse to let anybody else outdo Tom, and I'm gonna make sure we do this to this because I can't see nobody writing this script and presenting it to a studio and they being like, yeah, let's run with that.
Can we all just be honest and stop playing?
They
did this for the bag, right? They came out of the strikes. It was a writer's strike. It was an actor's strike. They got to do this from home. They did a whole movie on some Tyler Perry timeline, shot in 4 days. People getting executive producer checks. This movie was sitting on the shelf in Amazon for 2 years. They didn't write it off. They didn't release it. They didn't know what to do with it. There's Amazon little product placements all throughout it. I can't tell you how many times I heard the word Amazon credit card just listening to this clip. I got a headache.
Whoa! I didn't even think about that. Yo,
it is. They did it for the money, man. They did it for the money.
I didn't even think about. I didn't even put those two together. That they would sit there
merchandising,
shopping Amazon product throughout this entire. I didn't even think about that. That is another. Movie. That is a whole other part of this. Wow. Well, look, man.
That's crazy.
Today wasn't a good day for your homeboy. And evidently his son has commented on it as well. I can't find the clip, but when your son has to like come to your defense for a movie you made, man, that's not a good place to be in. So let's hope that goes a little better for the future, man. If y'all want to chat on it a little later, once y'all have had an opportunity to see it, feel free. Let me know what it is. No, y'all ain't gonna see it. Y'all, let me say this. Let me say this. It is one of those movies that I feel is so bad that it's entertaining. It's entertainingly bad.
They finding them good in bad movies. Weren't you just doing this for what was it? Morbius and Craven? You was just sitting here telling me to watch Craven on Netflix. Nah, man, stop. You always finding the good in bad movies.
Saying, some movies are so bad they're good. Like that's never happened. You never like you said wasn't it who was it that was saying that the Naked Gun movie was so bad that it actually is good? Like these things happen every now and then. Like, you know, I don't know, maybe not. If you are a person that would partake in some of the products that Kira put on the screen, then I think this might be an opportunity for you to partake in those moments and to go ahead and throw away 2 hours of your life. And you might laugh a couple times. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. But, okay, I'll let it go. All right. My bad. I'll let it go. I will let it go.
Let that one die. Let that one die.
All right. Well, let me say this then real quick. And then this is a short take. I did get an opportunity, everybody, to watch Superman again yesterday. And I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I just want to say that I actually have a new level of respect for this movie that I didn't the first time I saw it. There's something about that second go round, Kira. We were talking about this before the show started that does kind of provide a little bit of additional, I don't know, whatever it is. But I was like, okay, like there's so many things that I missed. And I'm not going to like literally just a couple minutes on this if it's okay. I literally did not notice that in the original movie, and forgive me because maybe I was high, I don't know. But for some reason, I convinced myself that the parents' message to Clark wasn't real. I convinced myself that it had been doctored. I convinced myself that it wasn't the right message. And it wasn't until I saw it the second time that I was like, oh shit, they really did sit they really did sit down here to take over Earth. Like, I was like, it didn't occur to me at first. That's number one. Number two, I didn't realize that they actually explained away why nobody could tell the difference between Clark and Superman. Like the whole notion of his glasses distorted the way people viewed him. Did y'all catch these things? Like these were things that I did not catch the first time. And so I know, what am I saying? Of course, y'all caught them the first time. Sorry, my bad. I missed these things. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I think I dozed off a little bit in the movie as well. But the second go around, and also I think the biggest takeaway from me when I saw it the second time was that they James Gunn. First of all, we still got to give him credit for turning Ant into a James Gunn fan because he hated James Gunn before this movie, and now I think he just bought like some James Gunn merch. I think some of it in the background. If you look over his right shoulder, he's got a James Gunn Funko Pop. But in this particular instance, but in this instance, like he actually was raining the praises on James Gunn. Bro, I saw you. We played it last week. Like you were reeling over how much you like this, and it has got James Gunn all over it. You know James Gunn's music selections. He's got a certain kind of humor. The biggest takeaway I had is that they changed the character of Superman. Superman's been known to be kind of a grandiose, a larger than life, majestic figure. They made him into a regular dude. He said dude 5 times. I've never heard Superman use the word dude before. All right. And I'm not saying that that's indicative of anything other than the fact that they're just trying to normalize him, make him less of this larger than life character and more into more of a dude, where's my car type guy. What's up, Ty?
I mean,
not stupid, but just regular.
Yeah, I mean, don't you expect evolution I mean, though, like in terms of errors. So, like in terms of the errors, like the lingo would be different in this era than it would be, say, 20, 30 years ago when Clark was being played by, Christopher Reeves, or what I'm saying. I think the lingo is usually when you got Tom
Welling.
what is it,
Tom
Wellings?
Welling.
Yeah, Wellings, when he played, Clark in Smallville and Superman in Smallville. I think it's all indicative of the era that we're in. So that the whole dog or whatever it is that you were talking about in reference to how he described Pluto. It just that kind of feels like that's I mean, my bad. I said Pluto. My bad. I was thinking
black.
about.
We all
I was
know that.
no. I actually was watching. I was watching the Pluto anime last night. So my bad. Yeah, my bad. Crypto. I really was. So that's it.
No,
Anyway.
you can.
Anyway. So I
Let me interrupt.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
I think you're harping on the fact that he said the word dude, because I did say that as it's very significant, and it is key to my point, which is that he used the word dude, but I don't think that it's just a point that he's making like in time, because dude has been a word that's been out. It's not like that's a new word. They could have said dude in the Henry Cavill version. He could have been said that in Justice League, but they didn't, because Superman, normally when he changes from Clark Kent to Superman, he becomes this, and so this one, Superman was Clark Kent. Like, he was the same guy. Like, he was not meant to be some larger than life character. They literally made all this effort to just make Superman into a regular. At the end, he gives his monologue, dude. That's where you're wrong, Lex. I'm just as human as any one of you in here. I wake up, I put my shoes on, I make mistakes. They were, come on, that was the purpose. They wanted to humanize Superman, bring him down to earth. That's the purpose of the Whitey of the draws and the light colors, instead of it being darker like Henry Cavill was, where he's more of a like, yo, I'm Superman, I'm here to fuck you up. It's like, yo, I'm Superman. Can I help? Is there anything, guys? Do you need any? You need sriracha for your nachos? Can I get you some Polynesian sauce from Chick-fil-A? Like, this is like, I will save a squirrel, Superman. Like, a lot. Like, this is, they just took him down from this super guy and just made him, dude. I'm Superman, dude. You know what I'm saying? And that was my takeaway.
Is it that, I don't think it's that they took him down from being the super guy. He always has that theme that you cannot take that away from him. He's always bigger and better than anybody else that's on the ground. I think because they made him nice. I think this is the first movie where you see his range of emotions. In the original Superman with Christopher Reeves, all you see is nice. He doesn't really get too mad. He doesn't go above like a 6 on the pissed off meter at most. And then you've got the DCEU version, very fucking dark, very dark. Or in between with Henry Cavill, whichever movies you saw with him. But with this guy, you have range. You see him get pissed off at Lois. You see him get pissed off. You see him turn the fuck up on Lex. Even a little bit. Even that was still restrained, but that's still more angry but restrained than I've seen Superman in film form before. Now the comics, they all over the fucking place, to be honest with you. Depending on which series you're attached to, all over the place. I can't talk too much on that. I don't like Superman. He ain't my guy in the comics. He mad boring, cornbread. That's not me. I'm a city girl. So it's gonna be Iron Man all day for me personally.
Okay.
But this made me like the movies more. This made me want to see more of this version. And then to go back to what you were saying about having to see the movie twice, this movie was a 6 the first time I saw it. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, this was a 6 to me. But then seeing it the second time, I don't know what it is that makes you want to go see it a second time. Like, I wasn't fangirling, I wasn't eager for it. I was like, there's something, I felt like I missed something. And then seeing it the second time and getting that, what I just said, the range on Superman, it clicked in my head for me. So it's
wholeheartedly agreed wholeheartedly. Kira, I mean, the thing that made me go see it the second time was my offspring. All right, the little one didn't see it yet, and unfortunately, since she's 14, she can't drive to go see it by herself yet. So I went, as we do, went to see the comic book movie. And the second time around, you know, when you see something the second time, you were expecting things. You're like, oh, there's a part. Oh, watch this, watch this. I didn't say all that. But while I'm watching, I'm like, oh shit, I didn't. Like little things you notice. They started the movie with him losing the fight. The very first scene, he lost already. It says 3 minutes ago he lost his first battle. We start the movie learning he's 30. He's 30 years old. Also, it's been 300 years since the first metahuman came to Earth. They're used to this shit. The dude was fighting the starfish or freaking the big Suicide Squad thing. Oh, it's just a galactic imp. There's a fucking alien outside your window, and everybody's so used to it. Like, it's been so long. You know what I'm talking about? When him and Lois were having a little thing, he came back. So there's just so many things that I noticed. Also, Mr. Terrific, like they twice, as Ty, we were talking about this yesterday, twice they confirmed the message from Jor-El and his wife was not doctored. It was actually what they meant to say. That is the biggest takeaway from me from this watching the second time, is that Jor-El was not Jor-El from Man of Steel. Oh, hey, son, we just want you to be safe. Please get off this planet before it explodes. No, Jor-El was like, yo, we sending you to a planet full of dumb fucks, and we need you to take over them motherfuckers. Like, ASAP, pronto, please. That's why you're going to Earth, son. And I was waiting for the moment. Like in the first movie, I feel like I just fell asleep. I was like, at some point, they must have explained the way why that was the case. This one, watching it the whole time, I was like, oh, shit. That was the purpose of having that meeting with his grandpops out in Kansas, over there in Smallville, where he's like, man, I can't believe I'm not who I thought I was. He's like, son, I couldn't be more proud than you, son. You know, your parents don't make you who you are. It's who you are. That's who you are, son.
Oh, so you felt better about his parents after watching the second time?
I did not like him the first time. I just thought it was very revealing that they made him extra mega. Like, they made him like real. Like those folks, I'm positive there is a "Don't Tread on Me" flag somewhere leading up to their property. You're gonna see some, oh yeah, these colors don't run. Oh, tired of the bullshit. Up with Trump, but I love my church signs. In that,
I disagree. I don't get MAGA. I get unappealing on a beauty on a beauty standard. They are not as appealing as the regular. I'm now. We're not gonna play games. Don't play in my face. Don't play in my face. They are not pretty. Let's not lie and say that they should be on the cover of Vanity Fair and GQ. Let's be real about it. They're very nice people, and that is the point. They're nice people. But I don't get MAGA from them. I just get regular middle of the country type of folks. Maybe their cousins is also their brothers and sisters. Who knows? I'm not here to judge. But they might just the purpose of them is to have this worldview where everybody should be treated fairly. I don't get racist. I think that's a choice from James. I think that's the reason why he didn't pick somebody or people that are pretty, because you have to level that playing field. You can't say that they're nice because they look attractive. It's not just that; they're actually good people.
Listen,
I agree 100% with Kara on that take. I think they're more. I think the best description of them is rural. They're rural Americans, and rural Americans tend to be disconnected from the now when it comes to technology and everything like that, especially if you're deep rural, where there's like no houses miles from your house. And I think that's where their house is. That's like there's a farm probably 6 miles down the road. You know what I mean? That the Jenkins. Like that's that. I think they're the definition of rural Americans, like a real rural American, like where you're not like, you see how his mother talks on the phone. She puts it on speaker and then leads into it. So that is rural. Like I don't know all this technology. I just know how to talk on phone. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was the purpose of showing what Smallville would be in a present day. Like it would be like this small speck on the map that you wouldn't even know existed unless you lived in Smallville. Like, yeah, I'm from Smallville, never heard of it. Oh yeah, it's only a population of 30.
So Kira, you think that Clark's parents voted for Obama?
I don't know if they voted. I'll say that. No, it's the real shit. I don't know if they voted. I will give you that. I will say that. I don't know. They might have been like, there could have been a little good people on both sides, but not in that way.
I just want to say it's about time the colors got a chance to run the country. Back when I was a little younger, I had a little dark friend named Toby. We used to play jacks and jump rope together. And I used to always wonder, Toby, why you never did try to do anything with your life. And it's good to see this Barack Obama Hussein out here doing what he can.
God.
Vince, who hurt you, yo? Vince, who hurt you from the South.
Yo, I'm from the Midwest. I know Kansas people, and that's what they look like, Kira. I'm sorry. This is a very realistic depiction.
Who talk like this is MAGA.
Let me stop. I'm gonna leave my camera. Let's go ahead and get up out of here, man. All right, let's go ahead and move forward a little bit, shall we, everybody? Now, in addition to this being something that we watched, there's something else that came out, and it has got all the ladies a craze. Yes, they do.
Hi, baby.
So, Chief of War, if you like ass treats, this is the show for you because. Man, listen. All right. First of all, Ty, I think we need to have a meeting.
Yeah.
Because there has definitely been an onslaught of male nudity. And
hey. Don't yuck my yum. Don't yuck my yum.
Look at this.
Don't do that.
Sexist. She's so sexist.
No, hold on. Okay. Now, Ty already had to suffer through 28 inches later. Which I think came out, what was it, about a month ago, right?
Me and Anthony, we both suffered.
28 weeks later was what it was called, but evidently a lot of zombies were naked, and they were male, and it was full frontal, full nudity. So we've redubbed it 28 inches later, because evidently these dudes should sign up with Bang Brothers. Equality. But it's not equality, though, Kira. Because I'm watching, I'm like, oh, okay, we're doing naked stuff. Okay, naked, but okay. Yo, they give the women granny panties.
Okay. What of it, sir? What of it? Y'all have had all of film history with the titties hanging out forever. Y'all can eat this year, all right? Lay down. Take a nap.
I don't want to lay down. All I see is man butt, and they can't even, there's not even that hit the cleavage in this movie from a woman. Now, listen. I get it. Full circle. We're coming around. Women equality. For the longest of times, we've seen naked titties in movies, and there hasn't been a lot of dicks and balls to balance it all out. So I get it. This is the time. Look. I hear you. We here. We've arrived. But damn.
Y'all will be fine. You'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, we gonna be fine. I'm just playing. I mean, I'm gonna keep watching. I mean, I do have a built-in blur that I have now on my screen, whatever. Because I mean, he like bends over. He like at one point he was running from the dudes from Maui, and he bent his naked ass into the screen, bro. We looked eye to eye at each other for a quick second, bro. It was
done purposely. That's done purposely. I can tell the camera when the camera zooms in on that butt cheek, on the butt cheeks. When you got a what is, I don't even know what that's called. But whatever that is, that's draped up in your butt crack, how they have it, like it was like I was like, man, I mean, because it's like, listen, Kara, because I get it, I 100% get it. I want to say that first, but can we not have the overly like the elderly booties? Can we protect the elderly booties? Can we protect our 60-plus-year-old men who didn't sign up to pull out their cheeks? That this episode we can't protect them. No.
Nope,
Okay.
that's ageist of you, sir. How ageist of you. Everybody deserves.
Yo,
Everybody gets a turn.
call him out.
Yo.
Now, sir, everybody deserves a job. Maybe they got paid extra to do all that. Don't take money out their pockets, or
what
wherever they store it.
They put
It's hedonism on the side. That's all you got to do. Like right there. That's where you put the extra money.
The prison pocket. Is that what we doing? That's not me. Wow.
How did we get here?
Yo, well, look. I mean, yeah. All right. Here's a behind the scenes look at Orgy Fest. Somewhere shot somewhere in on the big island in Hawaii, where there's nothing but swinging dicks and balls. Like, look, ladies, congrats. Because let's be honest, this show would not be watched if it wasn't for Jason Momoa. Period. I feel like it is, frankly, a thirst trap.
Yeah.
Yo, I love how you. Can I do it? Hey, hit him with the heart. Take that, world. Look at me. I'm a whole wizard. What else can I do? Can I do? Is this a thing?
Oh, you got to do this.
Yo, this is cool. I'm too much.
Sorry.
I'm an entire child.
I get powers.
Anyway, all right. So, Ty, if you would, man, I know we're running short today, so we might not be able to go extensively into this. But Ty, if you wouldn't mind at least giving us possibly at least a brief breakdown of what it is that the show is about, whether you recommend it or not, all of that good stuff, fam. Bam. What's going on?
If I'm correct, I believe this is based off of a true story. And the plot basically is held in the islands of Hawaii and Oahu. Because he said it different. Like, that's why I was like, well, maybe we've been saying it wrong the whole time. He called it Ua, and I was like, oh, so we've been over here mastering the name. But anyway, so it takes place in these regions of or these islands of Hawaii, Oahu, Maui, and Hawaii, I believe. I don't know. But anyway, this is a story of war and a unified goal. And at some point, I guess we get to that unified goal. But right now, we're dealing with war. Right now, we have what's his name? Tamuro Morrison, who is also known as our favorite Boba Fett. And I'm just gonna say this. Y'all know how I am about villains. Y'all know I love villains. This man is top tier villain. He's given top tier villain. He don't mind killing everybody, and I mean everybody. Boys, girls, babies, mamas, daddies, uncles, grandmas, grandpas, everybody, dogs, cats, any birds, everybody got to die in order for him to fly, and I am here for it. This is the second movie that I've seen that Jason Momoa has tapped into his carnal I'm not going to say desires, but rage. If you saw C, you know what I'm talking about. This is another opportunity for him to make the angry face and kill shit, and I'm here for it. Jason Momoa, I have found that these are the roles that he thrives at. Until he starts talking, and then I'm like, stop talking. This is not any different. This is not any different. I think I think he does really good when he's speaking his native language. And as soon as they ask him to convert over to English, I'm like, why did y'all do that?
Come on, man.
Yeah, nah, listen.
You don't want him to speak English?
Man,
Yo!
listen. All right, so we're 3 episodes in. The 3rd episode came out last night. I stayed up and watched the last episode, and I really was like the same thing, man. It's Jason Momoa. I love me some Jason Momoa when it comes down to the action sequences and being raw in those fight scenes and stuff like that. But as soon as they start making him talk and give him speaking roles, I'm like, man, this is why I'm scared for Lobo. I'm like, as soon as they start getting him to talk too much, it's gonna start feeling real. So I'm sorry, ladies, if you're looking for him to be a good actor or do some act. I know you're not.
When was that the case? What the fuck lady is out here looking for Jason Momoa to be a good actor? He been the same ass actor since he pulled up in them original. What was it? Where did we first meet Jason Momoa? What was he playing?
I don't know.
Stargate. What the fuck is the name of that goddamn show? Stargate Atlantis.
Atlantis.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, have y'all seen the live action Atlantis clips for the live action Disney, which actually looks like it might be one of the good ones since Atlantis didn't get a lot of props. But anyway, yeah, I don't think there's any ladies, and ladies, please feel free to chime in the chat. Of course, Kira as well, being the spokesperson for the ladies. I don't think ladies give a shit whether or not Jason Momoa says a word in these movies. He could literally be muted. He could literally have his tongue removed, and they're gonna show up as long as his shirt is off and his ass cheeks is pointed to the west. I don't think that there's going to be any complaints from any ladies. Kira, correct me if I'm wrong. Am I wrong?
Now, listen, look, everybody can't, it's not about the words you say. It's the person. It's the person that's writing the words for you. And also, let's give some credit to the directors. If it's not giving what you want, you have to direct your artiste to emote the way that you want it to be. That's not. It's not Jason's fault. I love me some Jason. I do. I truly do. And I think he does no wrong. He has not picked a single role that is bad for him. Now listen, I just got through a whole hour y'all fighting for this motherfucking kid. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear shit. Right? Okay? At least he's not filming his shit on the goddamn iPhone 8. I need that. We're not doing this today. Not on my Mamoa internet. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Okay.
He's fine. He's fine. Let him make his money.
All right, well, but the point is true though, right, Kira? Like for real, like if I told you Jason Momoa was in this movie, but I told you he did not speak, would you be like, oh man, I ain't gonna see that? I need to see him speak.
I at least need the title. I need to see who else is in it. I need the title of the movie because I'm not gonna go see Birth of a Nation or some shit and it's him in it. I'm not going to go see that.
Yo, Lisa put out here. He was a great Khal Drago.
Yo, Lisa, he did not stop speaking. It didn't say no word. He was great. He was so great. He crushed her from behind. No, don't look at me.
Oh my God. His greatest performance in Lisa's mind is the one where he didn't say shit. And that's my point.
Lisa, what you doing? What you doing, girl?
Thank you. And listen, hey, look, I'm not gonna sit here and shame you. I'm not gonna shame you.
Yeah.
I think that what you like is what you like. Ain't no reason. Look, I'm gonna tell you, I've said it on this broadcast before. I feel bad about the fact that when I do see Zoe Saldana, I get excited because I know that she's denied us as Black people in her culture. I saw it, I witnessed it, I was excited about her. Oh, she's on 106 in Park today. Oh, and she's like, oh, I don't like rap. You know, and it was like, oh, well, what's it mean to be Black? She's like, well, I'm Dominican. I was like, oh, bitch, fuck you.
I know Black.
And I see her on the T-Mobile commercial. I'm like, oh, look at this Zoe. You know what I'm saying? I hate it. But naturally, you look at or like what you like. And so look, if you like to look at Jason Momoa, fuck it. Hell yeah, love that. But let's not pretend it ain't what it is. You know, he's good to look at.
And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
You know,
People.
yeah. That's all I got to say about that. The show's really good. The writing is impeccable. I will say that I do want to talk about the show itself. The show is good. The historical takes, because we don't get a lot of the historical background on the people of Samoa, Polynesia, places like that, and this they for real. Like I understand the culture a little bit. It's always kind of intrigued me. This is a good fucking show. This is if you are the type of look, I'm here for the story. I don't care necessarily what culture it's from. If you have a good fucking story, that I'm in. And this, I mean also, but the characterization, the locations, the execution of the stunt scenes, the action scene. No, I have not found a reason to dislike this show yet. I have not found a reason. It's really, really good. I'm locked in. I'm locked in for sure.
You know how Keanu Reeves... Oh, go ahead, Ty. My bad.
I just wanted to spotlight one guy real quick too from the show, and you guys tell me what y'all think. His name is Moses Goods. He plays Moku, which is the chief, one of the chiefs on the Hawaiian tribe. I think he's the father of Kai Humanu.
Yeah.
Yo, I was looking at him on when I was watching the show yesterday, and I was like, all right, we're doing that. All right.
I'm just playing. I don't want to do that. I don't want to play that game. I don't want to play that game.
All right, cool. All right, so
please don't start doing the things that's for.
Yo, so look, I was looking at him and I was like, yo, and you guys tell me if y'all see the resemblance, but doesn't he look like a young Morgan Freeman?
Sir,
come on, man, stop.
Now, sir.
He looks like a young Morgan Freeman.
Stop.
He does.
No,
Moses Goods. He looks like a young Moses. Hey,
what strain he was on during this one?
Hey, I'm telling you, he looks like a young Morgan Freeman, man.
Yo, you
Moses
are way
Goods
out of line.
is the young.
You're out of line. You're out of line.
As you watch the show, you'll see it too. I promise you'll see it.
Is this the dude you're talking about?
No, absolutely not.
No.
Oh, okay. All right. But then I don't know what you're
talking about. The father. I just his name is Moses. His name is Moses Goods. He plays Moku. He's a chieftain of the Hawaiian tribe. But yes, he does look like a young Morgan Freeman.
Sir.
All right. Well, yeah.
Sir.
Looks like a young Morgan Freeman. Young Morgan.
No. I need you to stop. We don't all look alike.
Put it back up.
Looks like a young Morgan Freeman.
Hold on.
The young Morgan Freeman right there, man.
Come on, man.
I think y'all haven't seen young Morgan Freeman. And that's all. That's all. It's okay. Y'all ain't seen young Morgan Freeman?
He ain't never been young.
There it
is. Morgan Freeman was on Noah's Ark, bro. What are you?
Morgan Freeman was
on Amistad.
He was young.
Morgan Freeman went up into heaven in a flaming chariot with Elijah. Let me stop. So let me say this. I think you know how Keanu Reeves.
I see what you're saying, but it's not. But absolutely not. Absolutely not.
And you see what I'm saying? Look at that man. You gonna tell me he don't look like that other man?
I see particular features. Yeah,
come on now.
All right. There's a little something there with that photo. I don't know how far back what was that? Is that like 1919?
Well, the photo's in black and white, so we all know it is.
I could not old man now.
Right. Yeah. Even he still looks 45 in that picture, which is probably like his yearbook picture.
It is exactly.
Morgan Freeman looked the same way since 40 years old.
This nigga was born with AARP. Like hey. All right, so look, I would say this. You know how Keanu Reeves, we kind of herald him. I mean, like he literally once he did The Matrix, you could have gone ahead and signed him up for John Wick 1 through 100 because we know he excels in that role, right? Like a role, you give him a gun, give him a sword, whatever. He's gonna learn to do the choreography and he's gonna kick ass in that role. He don't got to talk a lot, but we want to see him slaying that gun. We want to see him whip that sword. We want to see him do the fuck he knows how to do because he did it in Matrix so well. All 3 of the movies, 4 if you want to count the last one. This is, I believe, Jason Momoa's lane. Yeah. This is his lane. Yeah. To take the indigenous character and to be the ultimate badass of whatever the fuck village that is. And to show that, look, just because we didn't have phones and cell phone service and TVs doesn't mean that we can't still kick your ass. He did it as a blind man in C. He's doing it as a naked man in Chief of War. And God knows he's doing it as a non-bearded man in Doom. So I think that's his niche, to do badass shit in places where you may not have known badass shit exists. What say y'all? Does that make any sense?
Yes.
Hot take. Good take. We take that?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. I tell you, this is a niche. He thrives in these roles. Absolutely. And I think he should continue to do these roles. Just keep the dialogue a very
Did y'all like him in Fast and Furious?
I didn't see the
I thought he was hilarious. I thought he was hilarious.
I think it anytime if it's not a memorable performance, then I would say no. If I don't, because I don't remember him in Fast and Furious.
10.
Okay.
I don't remember him. I don't remember him. That's all. I'm not saying he wasn't in it. I'm saying I don't remember him. I think out of Fast 10, I think my earliest memories of that is just the scenes with Luda and Tyrese in the car flying, trying to fly. Yeah, like somebody going to space and all of the weird back and forth between them. The whole movie with Tyrese thinking he's gonna die and or saying he can't die, and that was what I remember in Fast 10. That's the thing that kind of stood out for me. Jason Momoa being in the movie, I don't even remember that.
So, I don't know if you saw Fast 10. That sounded like Fast 9.
Right. He was in at least 50% of the movie, I want to say.
What Fast? Okay, so Fast 10 wasn't the one where they
go to
not out of space. Nah. That was one where they're going down the steps in the Hummer. And oh god, they've got this. There's another scene where they've got the what's it, cavalcade of cars, and he's got I think there's like a rocket launcher or some shit that I can't remember. But he's got the purple suit on in the movie, or the paint with the pink.
They actually do drag racing in it. There's a drag race.
Only
go to Brazil.
Only one I acknowledge is Tokyo Drift with Bow Wow. I can't. I'm just playing.
I'm like, wait.
Nah, but that wasn't. I didn't mind the.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I did after Ludacris. After Tyrese, I think I fell off the FF bandwagon. But I got a feeling one day when I'm in a coma, strapped to a bed with a remote control, I got a feeling I'm gonna catch up on them Fast 10s. What do we love Jason Momoa in though? Did you see? You saw Minecraft. Was he good in that, Ty?
It was kooky and funny. It was. I think that was a good role for him. I honestly do, because it was not. You were not supposed to take him seriously, and it was intentional, and he had fun. It was a kids movie. It was just wild and kooky. His character in Minecraft was not. It was nothing that he couldn't do. He can do the wild kooky stuff too. I think that's something naturally that he is. I think that at his core, I think he is a kooky guy. I see him hanging out with his kids. I see him on social media doing the things with his sons and stuff like that. And he's usually doing like kooky stuff, and they're wilding and having fun. So I think at his core, he's good at that. But I personally, after seeing C, the series on Apple TV, I came out of that saying, this is what Jason Momoa is good at. And then seeing Chief of War just confirm my already previous notion that he's very good at these roles. If you put him in a role where he has to look angry and kill someone gruesomely, he's great at it. That's why he was great at being called Drago. That's why he was great in C, and that's why he's going to be great in this as well. But it's just it's unfortunate. But if they were to keep him quiet, this could be a role he could be nominated for in terms of his acting. But it's as soon as you get to the third episode, you'll see what I'm talking about. Because everything was fine until he opened up his mouth and started having to really talk. Like it was cool with when you're using your native dialect. I don't know why, but it just seems like it rolls with it it rolls. But as soon as they ask him to start speaking English, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay, maybe I don't.
Just wait and watch it.
That happened in episode 3, or because I haven't caught up to that one yet.
3. It's episode 3.
Okay,
He doesn't speak English
until
episode 3.
All right, because I'm going to disagree. I think he should have gotten nominated for something when he did C, and he was 100%. That's all he could do is talk in that movie. Well, not all he could do, but he did a lot more talking in that series than anywhere else. And I think him
and coming that at a minimum too. Because remember, he didn't do a lot of talking. He did a lot of
That's not true. He had
no. I'm not saying he didn't talk at all. I'm not saying he didn't talk at all, Kara. I know that he did talk towards the end of that series. He did a lot more talking when he
had to talk to his son. He had to talk to his wife. He had to talk to oh God, I can't remember a couple of he had a lot of speaking parts in that show, and it wasn't like 30 seconds of I'm gonna kill you, or you ain't shit, or go do that. It wasn't like direct. It wasn't simple lines. He was having a dialogue with those characters, and they weren't small conversations. Okay. I was paying attention a little bit more closely, maybe, but I think he deserves some kind of a nod or something for that particular role. I don't think he did a bad job. It wasn't a lot of simple grunting.
I think it was his best role. I agree with you there that it was his best role for sure.
Mm-hmm. I haven't watched episode 3, so I don't know. We'll see what after I watch 3, I'll make a decision.
Well, they're basically in 3, like, because you see what happened in 2. So now he's with who he's with, and they're teaching him English. So imagine now Jason Momoa learning English and having to repeat that back to you and he's learning for the first time. So it's like that.
It's not gonna. You want him to speak the fucking Queen's English out the gate when he's getting the parroted back to you?
It's not even that deep. It's just more. It's more about him as an actor and not having the growth as an actor, having all of the major roles that he's had, and that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that he only thrives in one space as it stands right now, and that space is the action, cultural aspect.
I'm gonna need you to watch Fast 10 because this man is finding a lane for himself because he's actually really good with comedic timing. Yeah. Like you wouldn't even expect that from him. But one of the highlights of, and I'm with you, like I don't really check with the Fast and Furious movies like that. It was one of those times where I needed to watch a movie. I saw it and I was really impressed. I was actually really impressed with because he almost carried the movie. Like you don't go into a Fast movie for the acting, but then when somebody actually shows up acting, it's like, oh, what are we doing here? Like, right? So I would just recommend just seeing that, and I guess maybe Minecraft. I ain't seen Minecraft, but he's been dipping his toe in the comedy, and he's been finding a lane for himself there.
He did really well on SNL too. That motherfucker was fucking funny as shit on SNL when he hosted. That was a time. I want to say it was one of their, they don't have a lot of good shows, and I wouldn't say any of their shows have been a 10 out of 10, but that was one of their better shows as far as comedy goes when they had him on. That motherfucker, he loves to improv. That's your guy for real. But yeah, I think he's a better actor than what you give him credit for. I think he does have the capability to show range with his acting skills. I think in this particular instance, specifically to him talking and learning English, I think he's I I think he is doing a good. If this is what's going on, I think he's doing a good job of showing that he's not good at speaking English. That's what I'm imagining when I go in to see this. But I'll let you know. But no, he's good. He's good in this show. Everybody is good in this show. All the female ones. Oh, girl. All right. Please, y'all gotta watch the show. This is a good show. This is a good show. I don't want to give anything away.
Okay. I will say about the show that I am intrigued by the Hawaiian history. Because that's something that I'm not well versed in, frankly, and I haven't really had a lot of interest, other than the fact that I know that I think the original Hawaiian emperors was a dude named Kamehameha. Google it, look it up, and he was a dark-skinned Hawaiian dude. And if you look at the Hawaiians, you can kind of look and tell that there's kind of like a mixture of like the indigenous natives of the United States and the indigenous and like the Asia, and they're right there in the middle of the United States and the continent of Asia. So it kind of makes sense. But learning that there was beef intermittent between the islands is extremely fascinating, because it just shows that it's human nature to just beef with people that are in your vicinity, right? So it's not just the African country, they can't get the outcome continent. Like, that's what happens when you're faced with people like you. It's tribal instinct. But I will continue to watch. Look, we probably won't stay here forever, guys. You know, a lot of us got shit to do today, so we're gonna have to start wrapping this up. We did kind of want to talk a little bit about Foundation, but we'll probably have to save this for another week. Unfortunately, I do know that Anthony has been chopping at the bit. If you go to the movie blog, you'll see Anthony has his movie blog page filled with fun facts about Foundation, all of the speculation. It's given us everything that we want. Before we go real quick, Anthony, will we get a Foundation live anytime soon? And also, just real quick, if you want, before we head out, because I literally got just coming this. What are our thoughts on where we are without getting too deep into it?
I keep wondering if we're going to have a Foundation every week. We keep saying, we keep trying to squeeze it in. I'm like, 45 minutes on War of the World. You want to do this right now? You do this right now, because you keep saying like, "Yo, I'm gonna do it live," and we're like, "Okay." Yeah, I know. I'm playing with you. It is on me. It is on me. I'm about to say, I got to put that together. No pressure. No, but everybody who's been watching the season, has been really having debates about whether or not this is the greatest season of Foundation, or if season 2 is the greatest season of Foundation. And the fact that we only halfway through and we having that conversation says a lot. I think Foundation, and me and you was chopping it up a little bit before the show. We were saying like every time we go into an episode, we expect to like, all right, finally they're going to ease up on the gas, right? Finally they're going to disappoint me. Finally, there's levels to this, and every time they keep climbing to another level. This most recent episode, I started to go off a little bit, and I don't know if you agree with me on this, but I feel like Gail just pulled her Anakin Skywalker. And she full on villain turn right here. Yeah. Because the way that she manipulated Dawn was exactly the same shit she used to get on Harry about. Like, why you got a plan? Why aren't you putting me on the plan? Why are you just moving me around like a chess piece on a board? Yeah. And the fact that she sacrificed a whole fucking planet. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yo, this show is like, and we're only in episode 5. Like, destroying planets is like season finale level of chaos. Like, where's the episode?
This is the second planet this season, bro. That's 2 planets in one season.
Yo, the chaos of Foundation is unreal, and they're not in the beauty of it all. Like, when we see it, you be thinking like, oh, they're gonna like maybe show it off camera. It's gonna be you're seeing all the beautiful effects. They're not easing up with the money. You see Lee Pace right here with his Iron Man helmet. They gave him a little upgrade right there. Like, nah, you going out. Yo, bro, I love this season, man. I love this season. I hope y'all all checking it out. Vince, I hope to hear your thoughts about it someday as well.
No, well, listen, I'm here for it. Look, everything you said, I concur. I mean, and Kira, sounds like you're the same time or someone you're caught up. Obviously, like I said, we're not gonna get all into it this week because we all got things to do, unfortunately, right now. But before the show starts, we normally try to just chat a little bit, and me and Ant was just like, yo, man, like Foundation you know, most shows they kind of have a period, they go a certain amount and then they fall off a little bit. After, like this show is doing the opposite. It's doing the opposite. Like it's getting better and better each season. And the best part is like they don't even have to stand on the prior season. They start almost completely anew each season, even though it's still based off the prior. Like yo, the reason look, let me just say this and then we're gonna get up out of here.
Yeah.
The reason why I believe, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, one of the reasons why we on this show are so adamant about the success and the dopeness of Foundation is because we haven't seen anything like this before. I haven't seen a sci-fi show where the protagonist is a black woman, where there are the center figures are blacks, and I mean like black people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could argue about Gail a little bit, but they're not shying away from black people. Where the foundation, pun intended, of the story is literally the foundation of all of the stories we love growing up. Star Wars, oh yeah, you're gonna see that. You're gonna see a Death Star in here. They even have the villain whose name is the Empire, for God's sake. The Empire Strikes Back. So, I mean, yo, like it like we don't see like, and since Apple, I don't feel like is pushing it out there like that, which frankly they don't do with a lot of their projects. I think they let it just kind of just metastasize on its own. But because this one does star a lot of us, like we're like, I can speak for Ant, I can speak for Ty, I can speak for Kira. We want you to watch this because we want to see more. That's why. Like, it's that important to us. Like, it's not just like, oh shit, this is some cool chick. I was like, no, this is the formula. This is it. We want more of this, so it has to be successful. So please, if this is not something that you are invested in, if you have any, why? Yeah. So what?
He's human. He's human.
Hey, hold up, wait a minute. Why is this happening? Like, I didn't even say nothing.
You know what? I think what it is, Vince, is I think they want the new segment.
You want the news from the pot?
They want the news live from the pot. Live from the pot, bro. They want that new segment. They want the live from the pot segment, bro. I've been telling you
what live from the pot. That segment will stay. It goes stank, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be worse than this. It's gonna be worse than Kill Boo. You don't want that, man. You don't want the smoke. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But yeah, so I'm saying this. Be on the lookout for Ant, myself, Kira, if she's available. You know, she's hella busy. Ty, whoever. We want to do a breakdown of Foundation. We've been teasing it for the longest, but we want to get caught up to where Foundation is right now. So be on the lookout, man. There's so much stuff going on, and a couple of other shows as well. Like if you're into Ash Treeks, like I said, and we can start breaking down this show as well. So just be on the lookout, man. We still got a whole lot more to say. Unfortunately, today's show will get cut just a tiny bit short because, like I said, I'm gonna tell you what I gotta do. I gotta go to my brother's baby shower. My brother having a baby. His future wife is having a baby. His first child. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go over there and give them this little Ralph.
Shout out Woody. Shout out Woody.
Woody, Woody's the better looking younger version of myself. All right, for the ladies who's wondering. And yeah, man. So I get to go over there and my sister's in town too. So I get to see my nephews and nieces. Yeah, so my sister she stays in Pasadena. Yeah, so she's a doctor. She's in town, medical doctor. Her husband as well. They literally the Huxtables. So yeah, I get to see I get to go over here and realize how much of a piece of shit I am as a person because everybody in my family is so successful. And I'm like over here, like, all right, yeah, oh, got your little podcast. Oh, that's cute. I'm just playing. I'm down on myself sometimes, but it's not real. All right. Well, anyway, yes.
Let's see your tax returns, nigga.
Oh, all right.
Let's see them tax returns.
Don't worry about all that. Look, the money in there. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. You know, your boy outside. Your boy work. All right?
The check's clear. The check's clear every time.
Real quick, guys. I just want to say on behalf of myself, of course, obviously the one and only Lady Mandalore, who thankfully joined us again this morning. Appreciate you. And the homie Ant, always my dog Bad Ty, and even myself, man. We want to tell you, as we always do, be your authentic self, because if you ain't being yourself, guess what, fool? You being fake. And ain't no power in that, man. Know what I'm saying, man? Get these motherfucking snakes off this plane, man. Don't pump them out the data. Know what I'm saying? Hey, man, don't be coming for my daddy war of the world. You know what I'm saying, man? I smoked a little piece of joint with you.
No.
Yeah.
Please stop it.
It's all things if you a geek.
Yeah.
I love y'all.
What?
I love
What is going on?
The new Blurred Order is one of my favorite places to visit. I hope you'll join us next time.